Hello to all my friends out there. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ruth Stone and I live in Southern California. And 2 years ago I retired and I had no plans of working none. But I did have plans of going to the swap meet, you know, to make a little extra money. And so I did that and it was pretty successful and I learned a lot. But then I got the idea, well, let me try selling things on eBay, and I liked it a lot better. Still no idea of creating a job, but the reason I liked eBay is because the swap meet would cost me $30 a week. So say $120 a month, which doesn't sound like much. But basically, just to sell at the swap meet, I would have to give this lovely away free. That means this is like putting it in a solid form. So you could sell a lot of stuff, but you would have to give them $120. Whereas on eBay, I can sell an item, I get one listing free, and then they charge a small fee for each item. So okay, I was mailing stuff on eBay. I was selling a few things and I liked it and it's very easy. So I did some videos how to earn hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a day selling items on eBay. So I said to my son, well, what do you think about me selling things on eBay full time? And he goes, I think it's a good idea, Mom. So I thought, well, how could I do it that would be reasonable, where it wouldn't destroy my life? And I thought, well, just do it the same way you have always done business. I was a hairdresser, and so this is how I do it. And I thought, wow, you know, the way I do it could benefit someone else. You know, I watched a lot of videos, and they were really, really helpful. So I decided to tell you guys how I will do it. Okay, you might be saying, well, why would you want to go back to work? Why? You're retired. Well, in order to stay active enough, I would have to walk 2 hours a day, which is a big, huge chunk out of the day. And I thought, you know, I could continue this, but if I just work, then I don't have to walk 2 hours a day. Okay, so now, this is my plan, and I think my plan will work. Okay, I start work at 9, and I work until 3. When I work, what I do is I look around, and I try to find things that I could sell. I posted a couple videos, some of the stuff I found in the mall, some of the stuff I found at the thrift store, so it could be a combination. I could be looking around anywhere from 9 till 3. Okay, first thing in the morning, I mail stuff. If somebody is nice enough to buy something from me, I sell it the next day. If it takes me until noon, if it takes me until 3 to mail the stuff, that is just fine with me. So the first thing I do is I start work at 9 and I mail stuff out. Okay, between the hours of 12 and 1, I take a nice long lunch. What I usually do is I go to McDonald's and I order a Coke. Sometimes I go there in the morning. Basically, I do whatever I want, whenever I want. From 12 to 1 is lunch. Sometimes I list stuff on eBay, you know, right there in McDonald's. I have done that many a times. Okay, so now what I do is I do the 6-day auction. The reason I do the auction is because I want a paycheck each and every week. Just like a job. So I do the 6-day auction and I've been doing it that way and I really, really like it. Okay, so what I will sell is jewelry and watches. First two things. Okay, so let me make mention of something. Okay, if I can, I try to find items, 2 items, one for each wrist. And this is a Fossil watch, and it's really a nice watch because it resembles a very, very expensive watch. It's really pretty. So here is my watch. It's hard to tell if I don't want to drop my watch. I gotta be careful. See what a pretty watch this is? And this is an 18 karat gold plated Cuban link, but it's made in Italy and it looks really, really good with this watch. So whenever I can, I try to find things, you know, when I list, if I can list things that go on both arms, great. So jewelry and watches, and you guys saw some of my purses. If I can find purses, that's great. So what I want is I want items that are going to make me a few dollars. I don't want to be running to the post office, you know, if I can avoid it. And then sunglasses. Okay, all things being equal, I try to find sunglasses that already have their own case, because this is Anais Gavani. These are really nice, brand new, and I don't want to put them on because I don't want to get makeup on them. These are really nice sunglasses, and they come with a nice case. And I sell these I buy them very, very reasonable, and I sell them very reasonable. Really, tell you the truth, I don't like to sell anything under $20. Okay, now I'll mention about coats. You might be saying, well, what about clothes? Well, if I find clothes that are valuable, yeah, I did goth clothes last year, and I sold a lot. Okay, one mention. If you can find anything that's like a mink coat, snap it up. First of all, and then if you can find these good belts, snap them up. First of all, this is not for sale because, you know, this is my coat. But if I find them, you know, I will buy them. They're easy to sell, expensive to ship. And the other thing is leather coats. Now, this is really, really a good coat, because this is a big coat, really big and really, really nice and brand new. So that's the kind of things I look, you know, I don't want to mess around with the coats for less than $100. Also, I found a really nice wedding dress, but I won't give it up unless I make at least 200 bucks. Okay, number 5, camp gear. Okay, believe it or not, there is a big market for camp gear. I added expensive crock pots, what are those, the hot plates, things like that you can use, you know. Okay, so then from 3 to 4, I return home. Oh, I forgot something. Okay, now see this? If I find something like this, I buy it, because this is signed. And these are highly collectible, but I don't sell them cheap. Good luck finding one of these. So that's the kind of stuff I look for. Okay, I work from 9 to 3, mailing items first thing in the morning. Lunch 12 to 1. The 5 items I sell: jewelry, watches, purses, coats, and camp gear. 3 to 4, I return home. Okay, I don't race home after a long day. Now I'm really retired. But I casually drive home. If I want to stop and get a little bite, I do. But usually I cook lunch when I get home. Okay, and then sometime before the next morning, I spend 1 hour posting items or preparing items to mail. If it starts exceeding the 1 hour, I move it to the next morning, starting at 9. Okay, so that is Monday through Friday. Okay, Saturday and Sunday out here, we have the swap meet. We have 2 that I like. Santee, that's the one I sell at sometimes. Like, if you're in the eBay business and your inventory starts getting out of control, go to the swap meet or have a yard sale. Also, sell your stuff on Craigslist. I know lots of people who sell everything on Craigslist. Okay, Saturday and Sunday I go to the swap meet, Spring Valley or Santee. Okay, when I was a vendor at the swap meet, the other vendors like to buy stuff early. And, you know, they think they're getting the best items. But I like to go when the swap meet is nearly closed for two reasons, both of them for cheap reasons. One, they drop the price of the items. They don't want to pack them up and take them home. They're getting tired, and sometimes they totally ditch the stuff. And if you're walking by stuff they have left and you know you see something good, you can grab it and then you can sell it yourself. So that is my approach. And so I'll be doing more of these, and I want to encourage you. When you first start, it's better to take your time and kind of learn your business before, and especially before spending any huge sums of money. What I like to do is sell it as I go. I don't want it piling up. I sell it as I go. If I get a lot of inventory, like right now, for some odd reason, I have a lot of purses. I don't go out of my way to buy purses, unless of course I find some really, really good deals, then I'll buy purses. So, okay, and you too can earn hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a day selling items on eBay. And I will be doing more videos, and God bless you all.